Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be planting pumpkins. We're going to be doing about 2 acres of pumpkins for the corn maze that we are going to be opening up in October. And
so we're going to be planting about a 2-acre pumpkin patch. As Jack said, we're going to be cultivating it first today with a 1950 Massie Harris 22 gas tractor. It's listed at 18 horsepower. Sweet little tractor we got our hands on a few years ago and just love it. And we're going to be cultivating with a 6-foot Dearborn cultivator. So we got the field tilled up with the Massie Harris 22 and the little Dearborn cultivator. It's ready to go. Now we're going to plant the pumpkins with a 1950 Z. We rebuilt this motor actually this winter. It was kind of a fun project for us guys. And what we're pulling and planting with is a sort of a modified stripped down International Harvester 2-row corn planter. And we stripped it down just for this job, and we're just going to drop the pumpkin seeds down through the funnel by hand. We're going to let it make the hole in the ground for us. We tried it out last year. I think we did it 2 years. This might be our 3rd year now, and it worked pretty well. So a lot better than hand planting anyway, and it sped up our job, and the pumpkins grew real well. So we're going to go ahead and give it a shot again this year. see it from the video, but just a little story here with in this little patch of ground. You can see, like right here, there's some old bricks were turning up when I cultivated. There's some right here. They're almost, I mean, that's bricks all over the place, and you can see how black the soil is right in this one little spot. And the reason for that is we're a century farm. My great-grandfather founded this farm in 1891. And one of the first things he did after he bought the land from the Minneapolis and Sault Ste. Marie Railroad, which then became the Soo Line, is he put in some charcoal kilns. So he had 2 charcoal kilns here, right on this stretch of property. We presume they would load off of this hill here, and then they used the hill to load the logs into the kiln and handling it. So when he bought this land, it would have been all hardwood covered for the most part. He then built the kilns, hired a crew. He had a railroad siding. The railroad ran right south of the house here in the property where we're standing. He had a siding that came off for the purpose of loading charcoal. Some years later, of course, they were discontinued. The railroad no longer bought charcoal, and so that business was shut down. But what we have now is this little spot. You can still see the remnants of it. It's kind of cool. It's good fertile soil. But there's a lot of bricks. So picking rocks here was not a lot of fun over the years. But that's why you see this. And so right here, these bricks were part of a charcoal kiln in the 1890s. And we've picked a few of them over the years, made little projects with them in the yard, just for fun, just because it means something to us. But we'll get it out of the way. And that's the story of why this looks so funny over here.
This is our second pumpkin patch. The first one we were doing on the side of the cornfield is actually all just regular orange pumpkins, jack-o'-lantern pumpkins, what you typically expect when you think of a pumpkin. And then this patch, we are going to have some regular pumpkins, but we're also going to have some mixed gourds as well as some white pumpkins. And I think we even got some of the big pumpkin seeds, but we'll see if we have them or not. Typical whenever you're around the cows of a tractor, they want to pay attention. They get all riled up. Thanks for watching, and hit that subscribe button below. And then also check out the Bauer Family Corn Maze Facebook page, and that'll have the dates and times of the corn maze. It'll be opening up early October, but the exact date I don't have off the top of my head. So just check it out, and we hope to see you out here this year.